Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Swordhaven. And in this episode... Shit, didn't do it in time. In this episode, we're going to head back to Grainhold and look into the matter of Nulki and the Hairylegs. Merchant caravan, sure. See what prices he's got. And it allows us to correct the camera.
We need to rest.
No, not right click in the middle. What game was I playing recently where it was right click to move the camera? Was it Evil Islands? I think it might have been. The travelling merchant takes the still smoking pipe from his mouth and makes an unctuous bow. Greetings, gentlewoman. What's new in the wilderness? Have you heard about the upcoming silk shortage? I seldom deal in fancy fabrics, but perhaps this would be a good time to stock up, indeed. Can we trade now? Sure. Okay, so we're back on 12 for this. And we might want to divest ourselves of a few things. Now, arrows and crossbow bolts probably... We should probably ease off, but hang on, 222 for steel. That seems very affordable. A whetstone at 139. I think we've seen those a bit more expensive. If we were to throw in a couple of pairs of dice. Maybe we could soften that price a little. Not that we'll be able to use it anytime soon, but it's something to aspire towards. I mean, we could arguably throw a load of gemstones at him to make this seem more reasonable. Bronze clasp, sure. We're not likely to get that much more for that somewhere else. The royal jelly, hold on to, that's a pretty good price though, mind. I think there's one trader who might give slightly better prices for some of this stuff. In the Swordhaven marketplace. So we'll go straight coins. Alrighty. What else? Nothing else. I'll be on my way now. Till we meet again. Perhaps. Let's find the way back to the map. And you know what? Since two of us are already sleepy, let's have a rest now, rather than seek a suitable campsite. And we'll head on this way. Woo! You can hear the unmistakable buzzing of flebberflies from a mile away. Their mindless swarms are as dangerous as any monster or bait. Well, our chance of escaping them is pretty rubbish, so why don't we just stand and fight? There we go.
Nice and smooth.
There we are. Well, there's not much point wasting ammunition on flebberflies, as they are minuscule at best. Okay, Vavir, could you edge your way around a bit? That's perfect. And hold. We need to spread out a bit. No, we don't. I was thinking we need to get them on the land so we can loot their bodies when they fall, and then I remembered they're clouds of flies. They don't leave bodies when they fall, they just sort of perish. But hey, it's experience points we can benefit from. And we got 1 or 2 characters near to leveling as well, so that'll be good as 2. I don't think we'll do it quite from this encounter, but it's a step in the right direction. Speaking of directions, however, can we get in there and try and swat a few with a knife blade? We can, and it worked admirably. Sweetheart, we should probably be replacing that spear with a halberd. You can swipe at things a bit more efficiently. Now, where are we? We're right here, aren't we? That wasn't so good. Okay. Where? And we're just getting near. Pummel it.
You're going down.
Good stuff. And then with the two-handed sword, one big swipe that misses, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh, they're gonna both target him. Okay, interesting. We need to cut down on her weapon skills a bit and encourage versatility in her skill set when she levels. Ooh, speaking of versatility and skill sets, some characters could do with a little less versatility and a little more accuracy. Yeah, go for the double swipe. Oh, perfect. And can we black these? Excellent stuff. Now let's search the area without spreading out. And Voodoo Kid got stuck in the mud for a little. That's okay. Just see if there's any little reward in this corner for facing the beast, and it seems to not be the case. Well, we'll head on out of here then, taking our experience points with us. And I can probably take out that square too while I'm at it. Ah, merchant caravan. Yeah, sure. There might be something interesting for sale. Ooh.
Fine, I'll do it.
This one's a bit pretty. Oh, I think I've encountered this as a combat zone. Possibly. The merchant waves a hand over his cart like a magician casting a spell. Judging by the glint in his eyes, he figures you for a potential customer. Greetings and salutations, ma'am. Show me your merchandise. Want to see what I'm selling? Well, I just kind of blatantly said it. Ah, good quality boots. Worthwhile investment. Same prices as the other place. Could sell a few of these. I remember some of these items are illegal to sell. This item is important. We got it from our personal quest. Beyond that, we don't know. I'm going to hold off on gathering even more steel, although that is a... we don't often see it for sale anywhere. Oh, I think I've seen this going for 11 somewhere, so yeah, not the best prices, nothing we desperately need. I mean, food would be nice if we were running short. Thank you for your patronage. Well, happy trails, ma'am.
Okay.
Spend something next time, perhaps. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably... Generally, these random encounter areas don't contain anything, but once or twice they have done. Okay, that's this edge of it. We're good to go, I think. Could... Yes, sod it. There we go. Really?
To rest soon.
Okay, yeah, everyone's knackered. And we're so close to town already. Oh well. Should we make some food first? We're out of salt. Okay. Luris, you can make a lot. And I could have sworn I made a potion last time. Something from this area. No, I need soap. What on earth was it? And it ended up not being made, or I didn't have it. Let's make one of these. That's what I think I made. We'll give that to our mighty warrior. Oh, he has one. Well, in that case, we know what's going on here. He has one too. Well, he can have two. Alright. Kedarain was ready to go on a little further. Right, well, to Grainhold then. And if we clip across the corner of this and get a merchant, no, we're fine, we'll just carry on. There's been a lot of those recently. Let's go visit the knife thief with our vast pool of wealth. I can't remember what her voice was like.
I'm on it.
And if it is switch to ranged weapons so we can see our remaining ammunition, that would be great. Oh. Well, he's gone off to do his thing. The woman watches you intently as she spins a strangely shaped blade, straight steel with a curved tip and a serrated edge along the spine. What you want? If you keep staring like that, you might just scorch a hole right through me. That's an interesting knife you have. This thing? She gazes at the blade in her hand as if noticing it for the first time. I pinched it off some clueless fella back in the big city. Looks odd, right? Yes, it does. I still like it. It's awesome for cutting things and looks really scary. Please let me have a closer look at the stupendous craftsmanship of that extraordinary weapon. Be my guest. She hands you the knife hilt first, and we haven't let her know that there's a high price on it. It is indeed a fine knife, expertly forged, free of rust, and equipped with a serrated edge along the spine. Above the crossguard, an intricate maker's mark is carved into the steel, a 5-pointed star before 2 crossed swords. Who exactly was its previous owner? No clue. Just some old drunkster shuffling, some drunk oldster shuffling down a dark alleyway. I didn't want him to slip and fall onto a wicked thing like that. How much do you want for it? It ain't for sale, girlfriend. She stops fondling the blade and returns it to its sheath as if to spare you further temptation. Way too nifty for that. Oh, come on, name your price. She mulls over your offer for a solid 3 minutes before drawling, fine, 200 imperial dinars and the knife is yours. Ah, nice try, but I wasn't born this morning. I'll give you 50, and that's only because I like you. With our haggling skill, that ain't gonna... 200, take it or leave it. Alright. You got a deal. Here's 200 dinars. It probably cost us more than that to try and win it off her in a game of dice. Sold. We'll wait for her to hand over a knife. What are you planning to do with it anyway? I hope it opens doors to new adventures. I see. Well, here you are. She unsheathes the blade and hands it to you. Don't I get the sheath as well? It looks exactly like the knife described to you by that merchant in the Clamreach Inn. The woman gives a weighty sigh and returns her attention to her mug. Well, maybe it's not the original knife sheath anyway, but rather... There we go. A shiny knife inscribed with the Western Trading Company's 5-pointed star. The blade is forged with exceptional skill and craftsmanship. Now, modify? No. No, this is good enough as it is. Right. Let's head out of camp before she decides to steal it back from us. That'll be a new adventure, alright. And it's wanted by the brother, the missing brother who hasn't turned up yet, of the merchant in Clamreach. Maybe we should head back there at some point. Hopefully it won't just be money, but there'll be some other gain from handing it over. Like he'll give us some rare and special item in return. Or it was all just a test of our haggling skill and we lose money by having failed that test, essentially. Anyway, let's go meet Brother Smith. The blacksmith pauses from bashing his anvil to greet you. Oh there, lass. After some trade? Yeah, greetings, blacksmith. Let's see your wares. I have a wide range of tools and weapons. I'm sure you'll find something to suit your needs. We'll soon see. About 51 for a shovel ain't bad. Ah, no, he doesn't have anything comparable. So 68 for copper. I don't think we need any more copper. Bog iron, I think we also don't need any more. What we could do, however, is see about parting with some of these items. We've got lots of partial trading components. We can... No. I think we're reasonably good. Oh, we could sell this. We have now something somewhat better. Sure. Anything else? No, we'll take our leave for now. Come back soon. And away we go. And seeing as it's late morning, we might as well go and see Nulki and speak about the night time. Let's look into his matter. Now, I do want to be a bit careful because it is possible to mess this up. Not very possible, mind you. But all the same, we'll be a little cautious, so I'll probably save the game. Oh, can we? I'd still love to know if future plans for this game involve the priest's wife's hair, or if there's anyone else in town I can speak to about it. I was checking if I could
Fine, I'll do it.
shout down this well as opposed to the others, and why I cannot do so. Maybe if I do this quest with Nulki in a particular way, I might then be able to speak to him about the priest's wife. Well, let's save the game. And yep, all good. All good? All good. Excellent. Nulki bows awkwardly. Did you see anything strange? He went, no, forget I asked. Mind answering a couple of questions? What do you want to know? Some of the general Greynold knowledge, or sort of general Greynold knowledge, or maybe some local gossip? Well, bollocks to that. I got more important things on my mind. Okay, so how do we wait till Nightchild in his place? How about we go inside?
Okay.
And we wait. Let's see. With nothing better to do than pace back and forth, the wait is interminable, each minute oozing by like a molasses river. But then... Your uninvited guests are humanoid and covered head to toe in thick matted fur. But there's one other fuzzy thing about them. For some reason you cannot focus on their features. We'll try harder. The creatures are semi-transparent, like shadows, strangely three-dimensional shadows surrounded by a bluish nimbus. Their features are a mix of simian and feline. To your surprise, Nulki strolls right up to them as if enthralled. But what are you doing here? How? I'd nearly given up hope. Snap out of it, man. What do you mean? Can't you see? They're here, safe and sound. So, Ma was wrong. Grandfather didn't slaughter that hairy leg. He took her as his wife? Oh, Pa, but why did you pick my little Culver first? We've already focused on the gripper and the figures. Look, get a grip here. You're the only one talking, although it seems very important. No. No. Nulki points to his forehead, a serene smile flickering on his face. They speak to me here. Do you see? He turns back to the creatures. Nessa was ready, huh? I understand. He pauses again. But how did you change? And how can I join you? I mean, I can join you, right? Now, if we just watch and let it happen, he leaves with them and the quest completes and we never get to explore any further. And in all fairness, that's actually probably one of the better outcomes. But we'll rush at one of these creatures to try and disrupt it. You're about to pounce when a crippling pain splits your skull like a lightning bolt. It burns through your brain from top to bottom, forcing all thought and motivation to retreat into deep darkness where they serve you not at all. We can use intellect to concentrate with all our will, action to just give up and fall to our knees, endurance to ignore the pain. We'll... Go! The harder you struggle to focus, the stronger the pain becomes until I should have gone for the other one, until it reverberates in your head like a bell. Your dark power should not avail you, seed of Surt, the dragon protects his servants! The presence nestled in your mind reels as you force it back with an unflagging will. The spell broken, you rush forth into battle. And now he'll be heartbroken, I think. Nulki seems to have aged 10 years. By the gods! Thank you for chasing them off. They were right inside my head. What do you mean? That explains why you didn't help at all. How could I? I was bewitched. He looks down. They almost had me convinced to go with them, to join my family. I think they truly are his family. Join them where? The picture in my brain was fleeting, like a dream, but I reckon they were talking about Zirneklu Cave. It's several days' journey from here in the western foothills. He stares bleakly at you, or maybe through you. They said my lost kin awaited me there. But it had to be a lie. There's nothing but barbarian raiders and giant spiders in that wilderness. I bet they were hoping I'd die on the journey. He can't seem to convince himself. And who are they, exactly? Vile visions sent by the Hairylegs, of course. His voice trembles and he stares down at his feet, unable to look you in the eye. It doesn't sound like you quite believe that. I don't know what to believe. Those visions, they said that they are my kin, and that thanks to my grandpa's hanky-panky with a hairy leg, every one of his line is fated to turn into one. But it could happen much faster with a little help from Fey magics, so after Pa learned it, he returned for me and Nessa. He waves his hand. It's all codswallop. The demons are trying to fog me, that's all. But if that's true, wouldn't that make your grandmother one of the Hairylegs? Oh, dragon forbid! That is too weird to even consider. Yes, but maybe... Who knows? Still, it could very well be true. I need you to come to terms with that possibility. Oh, let's not dwell on it, please. Well, you might have to after we're done, but what do you know about Zirneklu Cave? Honest folk have no need to go there. Everyone knows it's a spider's den. He seems to be in denial, like the village headman at Clamreach, about letting the barbarians investigate, and being willing to take any extreme actions to resolve the matter. Tell me where to find this cave. Here it is, just before the mountains. Do you think the Hairylegs might be in there? They might. It's been said they come from the uncharted territories beyond the western peaks, so I reckon if they crossed the mountains, they'd need a base from which to send those apparitions. I imagine we might never be able to cross those mountains into, like, common Hairyleg territory, and that it's rather an edge, a place they can come from outside the map, essentially. What reward will I get for helping you? A part of my grandfather's legendary sword. Wait, before you reply, this relic could be used to improve your own sword, I swear. Alright, I got it. Don't bestir yourself. I'm sure them critters have already taken flight, and if I was wrong, then, well, do what you will. We'll nod and leave him be, scratching his head there. Don't let anything bite your arse, you hear? And thanks again. And now we'll go outside in the middle of the night. we could rest at the inn before heading out, but let's not do that. Let's instead act remarkably suspiciously and jog right past Deputy Ermont at 1:34 in the morning, fully armed and armoured, like some kind of nutters who are about to cause trouble in town, and he should probably stop and question us. At least. But that's not going to happen, and we're just going to get on out of here. And he's going to think it's those damn youngsters again, just being, well, we're not that much younger than him. I mean, look at Voodoo Kid, he's probably older. There's no fool like an old fool romping around with those youngsters, going around with weapons in the countryside, getting hurt. Yeah. Well, we've got a den of Hairylegs to investigate. And it is all the way up here. So let's take out a few squares of map fog while we're at it. The giant spider is known to snare both bird and animals in their webs, and they won't say no to human meat either, and with webs it's going to be very hard to avoid them. Let's just fight. Oh, they're coming over around the water. They'd better not come over it. In which case, let's ready our weapons and fire upon them from a great distance if possible. Voodoo Kid, just take up a stance here. We'll try and take them as they cross the bridge. Now, someone mentioned in the comments section, and I entirely agree, that the lack of a locking in combat and disengaging mechanic trivializes combat movement in this game. Which is it's a shame. Okay, let's just go to here, get out of the shadows. And can we loose a shaft? We can, excellent. Okay, here they come. And there's a nice blue flower. We love the blue flower. Right. Punch it.
Stand and deliver.
Or not, as the case may be. And strike. Excellent stuff. Let's back up a little. You can just stay there. And you can come round here. And then we can shoot a little more, because they kind of bottlenecked themselves here. Oh come, all ye spiders, how the fuck do you attack across a bridge? Like seriously, that was... And we can't. He can. Oh, that exoskeleton is just too hard. But not entirely. Let's lose a little more ammunition. And I did say lose, not loose here. Okay, bolts. So you can carry that one then. Third one's back here, isn't it, somewhere? Oh. Well, there we go. And he can carry something.
I'm on it.
we'll be taking this with us as well. And then, from this place, we'll take our leave. What?
Nice and smooth.
They had a cave. It may be occupied. Oh, big ass bats. Now we have heard a rumor about a really huge bat. With something like a 50-foot wingspan. I don't believe this was it. I do believe we can try bash one of these on the head. That works. Stop flapping. Good stuff. Can we get the middle one, please? No. Okay, well, get the one we can reach. And it falls very slowly after rising up into the air. Kedarain, can you reach any of them? Nope, we'll just get closer then. It appears we have target practice. Luris, can you finish this one off? I don't know, it's at full health. Oh, it looks like we can. Nope. It's gonna scream and shriek at us. And then we're gonna hopefully finish it off. Okay, we have a warrior who can carry that. And let's search this cavern for anything of worth while we're here. What a strangely dual-layered, dead-end-like encounter. So how do we get out of here? Is it just round the corner? It is. An encounter within an encounter. Extra XP. Delightful. Well, we have... what's this? Unknown. Now that's new. I don't remember seeing that at all anywhere. No, we can check it on the way back. After everyone gets really sleepy.
Well to rest soon.
Probably shouldn't rest at the den of the Hairylegs. Okay.
Okay.
Come on, people, let's get some sleep. Oh, what's this? We got the knife. Yep. Useful tips and pointers, eh? Okay, well, here's our useful tip and pointer. Go to sleep. We'll be like old Mr. Go to Bed from the Goosebumps books. Although I seem to remember he had problems sleeping, and it was like a bizarre version of Sleep at Last, with less pages and story. Sleep at Last, a lovely children's picture book by the author of The Snowman, I believe. I think it's a bear, a family of bears, and the father bear is trying to get to sleep in the middle of the night. Ooh. Someone was all powered up. Potion of prowess and a weak healing potion. Let's give that to her. Now there was... oh, there's a skeleton as well. Let's fight something. A massive ass snake. Okay, so if we go precise, then double trouble with the accuracy bonus. That worked out quite nicely. What's this skeleton got on him? Some coins, a torch, and a jade statuette. Excellent. All treasures we can part with the coin later on. There's a lot of blue shafts on here. That looks like a digging. Yeah, dig spot, dig spot, dig spot. Let's dig it up. Hello? Ah, there we go. Right.
It's locked.
Of course it is. We have a Lyris. She's usually pretty good at this. And this time was no different. Ooh, meteoric arrowheads and crossbow bolts. Okay. That will require truly magnificent levels of crafting skills, so we know who gets to carry those for ages. And another tree stump. Okay, nothing. Now, let's enter the lair of the Hairylegs. At nearly 2 in the morning.
What trials does the darkness hold for us?
You know what?
Nice and smooth.
Since you bring that up, good Sir Knight, you may bear a torch in this darkness. The light of truth shall pierce the darkness, and hello. We have someone with a pickaxe, don't we? I don't know if this requires a skill. Copper ore chunk. Oh, it's copper. Should we have even wasted a pickaxe on it? And for some reason Lyris accompanies us, unlike the other party members. Because she's not a normal party member, she's special. She wants to come with us. We'll talk to her later and see how she's doing. As you near the end of the passage, you finally spot them. 2 familiar hairy forms, now clinging to the damp cave wall in fear. A faint voice, or perhaps a picture, chimes in your mind. Hold your fury, brave one. Let us be. Don't let their trickery fool you, sister. These beasts are servants of the Dark Free, I am sure of it, says Brother Gintar. Let us be. What are you really? We were humans once, like you. We only wish to reunite with Nolki, but since he has refused us, we will trouble him no more. How were you able to send those apparitions all the way to Grainhold? We used our powers and ancient crystals. Ancient crystals? Artifacts of a bygone era. So we're learning ancient crystals may have their purpose after all. I see. Leave Nolki be and I will spare your lives. He seems unwilling to accept this truth. In perfect synchrony, the 2 Hairylegs bare their wickedly sharp teeth, then bite down on their own tongues. A moment later, the 2 of them spit bloody saliva on the ground at your feet. A blood pact then, as custom dictates. We swear not to send any more visions. Well, I suppose that will have to do. You're acting in an honourable manner. I will respect that, and treat you the same. You are both wise and compassionate. We bid you farewell. And we could yell, sick, time to die. Americans like yelling psych, which I believe is some kind of well, I believe is some kind of abbreviation for psychopath or psychedelic or psychic head bastard trick, fuck you, you idiot, because it seems to imply I tricked you when there's no real trick at all. They just didn't say something or some rubbish, you know. So anyway, and you wouldn't bloody declare it right to someone's face. Anyway, let's go already. Careful to give you a wide berth. The creatures scamper hastily away, leaving us in the cavern with all the copper we could possibly wish to mine for, well, ammunition crafting purposes, I suppose. They've left this here, so it can't be of particular value to them. However, to us, tarnished Sabatons, we do have a knight, some crystal shards, and Nessa's locket.
Aha.
We shall continue to be on the lookout for any more copper ore on the way out of here. Then I think we should be returning to Nulki. However, we've discovered some kind of point of interest. Looks like that torch may have gone out. I'll have to look into that. It didn't last long then, did it? Ah, it's too much metal. Well, we know what to do with that, don't we? We know where Smelter's Row is, and hopefully we can utilize it. Now, we should lighten our load a little. What of these things could we part with? There's a tooth. A load of meat. And that's a bit of a start, but still.
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh yes, about that torch.
Okay.
Oh, really now? It's morning already? Yeah, it's gone. Well, shield back in place, and armored boots. They are tarnished. Could I make better? Yes, so should I? 21, 21. One has a shield, the other does not. Let's see. Slow resistance and mobility. Yeah, sure. Let the barbarian have that little more freedom of movement as he just surges on through. And I know I've searched this already. See? Nice and empty. You know what? I think we do have time to go and explore that other location on our way back. I mean, it's a matter of time and provisions. If we just nip into the corner of this... Oh, come on! Fine. I was hoping we might be able to do it before resting, but here we are.
I need my beauty sleep.
That's not it. What's new? Whatever it is, it's gone now. Okay. And off we go to arrive in the evening at this mysterious location. This is new, by the way. I haven't experienced this before. The Drunken Snapper Inn. Sounds like a location we should try to... I imagine we might be sent here looking for some missing individual in particular in the future. Shouldn't have rested now. Okay.
I'm on it.
If it's just the innkeeper, I think we'll come back another time. Wait, no, there's a... I'll leave him there. Even if it is the other brother. We'll just return here another time. Wait, we can go here. Yeah. And maybe just down there too. Yes. And back to Grainhold. Unfortunately, we're going to pop in at the far northeastern corner as usual, regardless of the direction we come from. But if we just trundle on down, we can see Nulki nice and early in the morning and tell him the truth, and he won't like it. So I was just thinking of Ash and Steel and thinking of the directions NPCs give, and also thinking, it's a bit like Morrowind, except in Morrowind the NPC directions were always correct, but they'd only tell you the one time. Anyway, let's go resolve this.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, lady, we're nearly there now. You might even level from this. I shouldn't look. Let's go and set the old man's mind at ease. The hapless farmer still looks distracted and unhappy. I confronted the Hairylegs in the cave. He gazes up at you, eyes wide with both hope and fear. Oh? And I let them go. I doubt they'll bother you again. I was hoping you'd vanquish those hairy vermin for good and avenge my kin. No, he shakes his head sadly. That's a darn shame. They'll be back, so they will, mark my words. I also found this. We'll give him Nessa's locket. Nulki gently takes the locket in hand and stares down at it for a long minute before whispering hoarsely. It's hers. It's Nessa's. Oh no. What if she really turned... No, that's impossible. You hear? Impossible. Them Hairylegs are nothing but damn murdering beasts, every one of them. He briefly glances up at you before his gaze drops to his feet. Thank you for returning my daughter's locket, by the way. Ah, don't mention it. I suppose you're wanting a reward, yeah? He produces a small wrapped parcel. This here is the enchanted pommel of my grandfather's trusty sword. Take it. Mayhap it will bring you some luck. More than it did me, anyway. Mayhap it will. Thank you. Nulki nods and... Guerdons? What the fuck is Guerdons? Is that some foreign word I'm just not familiar with? You without any further comments. Right, hang on. I'm doing this. Ah, it's pronounced Gurdon. It is French. Jardin. Word that literally means reward or payment. Though it is rarely used today. No fucking kidding. There's no reason you can't use it to describe the compensation you get for some achievement, like the guerdon you receive when your essay won the writing contest. Oh, fuck this. It's origin? Yeah, how old? 14th century Old French. Right. Well, that came out of nowhere. So, how are you faring? I'm alive, but what does it matter with my entire family gone? He squints into the distance. Aye, the Hairylegs worked their revenge, and what else is there to say? I think he would have been happier if he had joined them, but if he does go to join them, we don't get to go to the cave and find the mining spots and meet the... I don't know if we can find it without that. Maybe we could go find him alive as a Hairyleg with them later on. If anyone's actually tried that, let me know. It'd be interesting to try out. Could you answer some other questions, possibly about the village Wadelot's wife? Sorry, I'm not in the mood. I understand. I'll talk to you later then. As you please. And 2 people gained levels.
Okay.
Oh, one of them are Master Craftsman. Well, in that case, I think I know what we're going to do. Voodoo Kid, the time has come to increase your crafting skill to 75. Actually, as we're going to want 100 in a few levels' time, then again, so if we go 8, get him a bit more punchy, kicky Bruce Lee noise skill. A little more outdoorsmanship to push towards the 50. And we go 79, 76, there we go, 77, there we go. Bosh, he's done. Now we could go do the thing with the sheep. Although this time of the morning that's probably not wise, probably wait till later in the day. I'm kind of thinking head back to Swordhaven at this point. Of course her ladyship deserves a level, but... Okay, we could all drink from the well. I don't see any massive injuries. Here she is, Berute. We need a word with you. Nothing. What do you know about Fimon's murder? It was an evil, senseless deed. Every day my husband prays that his soul will join the dragon. I understand. Well, off I go then. May the heavens bless you as you deserve to be blessed. I'd still love to look into the matter of what's going on with her. Actually, after I finish recording, I might just blatantly murder her and see what this item is someone else found. But first of all, well, that's marked as done. And we've got a level to take. So, we absolutely need to be hitting a higher level weapon skill. Could definitely improve our persuasion to 75. As it's done very well for us so far. Everyone in the party gets plus 1% chance to hit. Excellent. If I can get it to 100, they also get 1% dodge. Her weapon skill is falling sadly behind, though, so we'll boost... No, you know... I'm going to put 1 point into Haggle so we can start building it up over time. There we go. Excellent stuff. And then... I think Gintar is from next most likely to level. Oh, he's remarkably close, isn't he? With the others all being quite a way off. If we do... Wait. There's a forge here. I can check on crafting before going all the way to the place where I can probably buy the supplies to do it. Because now we can start making some proper metal equipment of vastly superior quality. Probably not steel, but iron indubitably. We might even be able to make items of armor that do not require glue. So, Voodoo Kid, or what can you make? Iron arrows, iron bolts. Get one more piece of iron. We could make a breastplate. We could make a lot of iron things. An iron helmet. Okay. We'd need one more iron ingot for some coat of mail. Ooh. Alright. That shield needs glue. A lot of iron weapons, including a halberd. Okay. We could also obviously start making assorted weapons. Now, let's check with the smith if he has any iron for sale. No! But we could try and get some in Swordhaven itself. And for wood and leather... so all the same weapons. Shields, okay, yeah. Torches. Not a lot of new things here. So, okay, if we do go back to the big city then. Sure.
I'm on it.
And start making some real armor. And then redistribute a few hand-me-downs. I should probably look into some weaponry too, mind you. But if we can't make any more, if we can't obtain any more iron, especially with our mildly depleted amount of coin, we've still got a decent amount. Oh, wait. Can we cross the river here, or do we have to go back to the edge of the map and then just, you know, fast travel world, essentially? Yeah, best be. Okay, fine. The lazy ferryman greets you with a loud yawn. How you doing? Oh, business is booming as it always has. It's just a shame that it doesn't bring me much more profit. How about taking us across the river? I got a few more questions for you then. Nah, I'm not too good at this question answering thing. Okay, fine, we'll talk to you later. I'll be right here. So you will.
Nice and smooth.
In that case, maybe we might want to talk to we might want to talk to the merchant back in Clamreach before making our way to the big city. But sod it. It's about making the equipment. It absolutely is. It's high time our knight began to resemble one. In person, no less. And a certain master of the forge might be nominally grateful we sorted out his personal issue. He can say he's glad that he won't. He's a no-nonsense, down-to-earth individual. He won't be very grateful. But he could, we could remind him of how we shifted the blame away from his apprentices while the true participant in the deed skulks around feeling very embarrassed and ashamed of herself and tries to avoid attracting attention. But I'm sure she'll perk up afterwards. And we can say to her, look, you know what? Don't put so much of the blame on yourself. It was that nasty bugger who put you up to it who's really responsible. I mean, yeah, you're responsible for falling for it and going along with it, but still, you know, the plan was his. We'll be going that way, and you're accosted by a bunch of local ruffians, drunk and disorderly. The churls give you dirty looks and possibly enough experience for our knight to level. Let's vanquish the bastards. Oh wait, we can talk to them. The drunks exchanged skeptical glances, but let you speak. Look, we're one of the high Wadelots people. Wait, that's a bluff? But we are. Okay, we'll appeal to common morals and values. Sadly, your words fall on deaf ears. Now the fight is inevitable. As is their doom. I mean, look at him. Oh, really? He's been watching Bruce Lee movies as well, I see. Well, that changes things. We'll have to kill him. Okay, look. Here's how this is going to go. Wait, we're trapped and can't move at all? Okay. Well, how about a nice high kick? I said a nice high kick.
I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
For multiple knockback. Brother Gintar, let the sermon of beating the living shit out of him begin. That was terrible. And I thought he was standing further over there. Okay. Kedarain, you know what to do. Oh, let's just go big. Go really big. That works. Okay, spear girl. I said spear. And back off, mister. And then you can do the same. Right, girlie. You got a knife? And you can't move from this spot anyway, so you might as well use it. Okay, here they come. Pathetic kick attempt. Oh, backflip kick. Okay, well, back hop. Oh yeah, walk up to the man with the big sword who can't move for 2 turns. Everyone else will just ignore you. Really? Well, he didn't move. I don't think he's allowed to. Right. How about you get struck? We'll try that again. Excellent stuff.
You best start
Just pummel him. Go on. Knock the living shit out of him. Or not, as the case may be. Alright. And you as well, sir. Excellent stuff. Right. You know what you just did, mate? You signed your own death warrant. Okay, yeah, just switch back to bow and back off. Give the others room to work. Wait! You know what I'm thinking. Brother Gintar can probably remove that immobilized condition. You asked for this. Didn't quite get it though. All should be taken care of. Now, these vagabonds got what they deserved, unfortunately. And they gave us loads of flowers too. Lovely. Pretty flowers. I said we were going to talk with Lyris outside the Hairylegs den. We'll drink from the well. And then we'll talk to Lyris because I said I would.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Dad, what were you thinking? Lyris notices your stare. I'm sorry, I was just... No matter. Did you want something? I have a personal thing on my mind. Oh, do you now? With a coy smile, Lyris waits for you to continue. I want you to have this gift. We'll give her something we think she might like. Aw, Gwyneth of the Lakes, that's so sweet of you, but you literally just gave me one. When? That was ages ago, that was days ago. Not that I'm complaining, I love the attention, but if you keep pampering me so often, moments like this will stop feeling special. Alright, can we just talk about you then? Well, I enjoy your company. That's one fact I suppose I'm open to share. I just hope my skills are useful to you as well. Are they? I suppose. Of course, Lyris. You're invaluable in the lockpicking department. Oh, you're just saying that. Lyris giggles, but still appreciates your kind words. Well, let's get back to what we were doing. There's a lot of little interactions of her like that. Conversations that delve into her and her personality, which kind of makes up for her lack of interactivity regarding the world itself so much. We just... Merchant caravan, okay, look, might even have metal for sale. You never know.
Okay.
Oh, this map's a... Oh, you're over there on the other side of the stream. Okay. That's not the merchant. He's over here on this side of the stream. Okay. Judging by the man's sly look and the posse of grim caravan guards accompanying him, you've found yourself a trader. Up for some merchantry, love? Can't you meet what you're selling? Odds, ends, all kinds of stuff. All kinds indeed. Steel again. But we want iron. 13. This is higher. Okay. So we got a good price for gems here. Maybe we could part with a few. Quite a few. And obtain ourselves a steel ingot for a decent amount. Throw in some blue quartz. And some monster's fangs. Because why not? Just checking if they had any fangs. This is illegal to sell. What's this? Mud pig draft. Okay. I'm going to hold off to see if I can get like 18 or 19 for these. Ooh. Now if we sell some prayer beads and fire scroll pointers, no. Let's just buy the steel. Throw in fangs. I'm pretty sure I have seen better prices for some of these in the marketplace in Swordhaven. Sell the incense. What else? So just some items. We could sell the cap, although it's good for... Yeah, let's not think about that too much just yet. Here's the thing, right? His pickaxe is the one being used, but she's the one who insists on using it, and she doesn't have the skill he does, so is there someone who can do better with it? Have all the gems come back to her? It certainly seems to be the case. Yeah, okay, so there's no way we're letting this go for such a low price. Although there's 2 pots of nacreous ink, we could get rid of that before it stains anything. Sure. And now we'll be on our way and head to the city itself, where the Smelter's Row awaits, and everyone is getting very tired and sleepy. She really is running low, okay. Just checking to see if anyone's been picking up ammunition and not giving it back to him. Okay, looks like to the city we shall go. And sod it, I am straight there, all the way. No deviating down here to get the corner of that square unless I really want to. We have a forge to utilise. Of course we're going here before the market square.
I'm on it.
And everyone's knackered. Really? Okay, we'll go to the market square and rest it. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Seems like we'll do the crafting in the next episode then, because the exhaustion will reduce our attention and personnel and stuff, which will probably affect our ability to create things. So making metal equipment will have to wait until the very next episode, when we will have a really good reason to do so. As there should be a particular old boy still standing around outside the inn, and after speaking to him, we will have a very good reason to make ourselves better equipment before leaving town. We shall, however, be addressing this fellow, if I can find him. Where's he gone? You're kidding. Maybe he's gone to bed. And we should too, in that case. And hopefully he'll be back upon the morn. Or perhaps he's resting in here. Alright, anything else I can do for you? You know what, we'd like to rent a room. You've come to the right place. We have several guests at the moment, but I'm sure we can find a room for you. And not only a room, as tradition dictates, you'll also get a hearty dish of cabbage soup and smoked fish. All that for only 12 dinars. Sounds very fair. Here's your money. I'll show you to your rooms. And we will get a good night's rest. At which point, we will head back outside and look for the individual. There's also other people here we should speak to. Come on, I hope that by opening the way into the... There he is!
Fine, I'll do it.
We shall be speaking to... Oh no, sod it. Let's go armour up now. Now is the time, after all. And let's hope all that steel we've been purchasing won't cause us trouble further down the line.
Okay.
But we will definitely be speaking to that fellow next episode. Right. Good fellow, my man. Lumger, Chief of the Metalworkers, greets you with a reserved nod. Let's have a look at your wares, mate. Is it defense you're looking for, or bloodshed? Defense at the moment. We want iron. You know what? It'd be very nice to have both. Now. 22. Oh, we came to the right place. Okay. There's a brass ring. And then we're gonna dump these on you, these fine implements. Ooh, 4. Oh, we might want to rein it in a bit. He's only got loads of money. Loads of money! Can make a killing here. Maybe we should have the other iron ingot as well. And some of his money to boot. Yeah, that seems like a good deal. One that he approved of. It was certainly favourable terms for him. Now, Voodoo Kid, you know what to do. We'll start on the inside and work our way out. And now, can make a dagger, spearhead, ammunition. We'll come back later for more iron. Could just make some iron brass knuckles. Yeah. Bit of an odd mouthful, that one. But we do have a vastly superior protective item. It's the steel we have so much of, okay. And we know who should be wearing it. Meanwhile, this can go to someone in need. That's not reinforced, so this will be an upgrade. Excellent stuff. Okay. Oh, you don't need that, sir. And we could definitely relieve ourselves of this. Right. We made a big trade here. I think one of the market traders, either the one who sells cloth or the one who sells, not one who sells weapon parts, but one who sells general stuff, can have equally good prices. Oh, and you know what, actually. How would we go about smelting iron? Is that just a higher level? Complex ingredients. It's only weapon parts. I'm not sure if it's just for sale. No, it's an ingredient. Maybe smelted into ingots if one knows the secrets of the craft. Secrets we apparently do not know yet. Maybe we need to go learn it somewhere. For now though, we have some metal armor, and if I get outside, the sunlight should give us a pretty decent view of it too.
Nice.
Nope,
and smooth.
it's still too dark and early in the morning. But I can assure you that Brother Gintar is looking admirably protected by his faith and shirt of iron.
Uh-huh.
And if we... a wealthy man, eh? We should certainly speak to him soon. But first, to this older gentleman, who we shall greet in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and I will be looking forwards to seeing our armoured warrior in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and see you all soon. Cheerio, everyone.